There's a very specific kind of person walking among us. Someone who chooses their words carefully, so no one feels left out. They're warm with everyone and endlessly patient with other people's mistakes. Yet inside, they run a harsh, unforgiving monologue about themselves that they would never direct at anyone else. This gap between how gently you treat others and how brutally you treat yourself isn't just a personality quirk. It's a deep psychological pattern, and understanding it can finally lift a heavy weight off your chest. You live by two different rule books, one full of grace for everyone else, and one full of criticism for yourself. When a friend calls you upset about something they said, you comfort them. You tell them one mistake doesn't define them. You remind them they're human, and they're so much more than their worst moment. And you mean every word? But when you make the same mistake, that kind voice disappears. Instead, a harsh inner critic takes over, replaying, dissecting, and judging every detail. Researcher Dr. Kristen Neff has found that people often show more compassion to complete strangers than they do to themselves. Why? Because somewhere along the way, you learned that other people deserve kindness freely, while you had to earn it. The truth is, your kindness didn't always start as pure virtue. For many of us, it began as a survival strategy. If you grew up in an environment where love felt conditional or emotions could shift without warning, you quickly learned, if I stay agreeable, helpful, and easy to be around, I'll be safe. Gabor Mate calls this the tension between authenticity and attachment. You traded being fully yourself for being loved and protected. Your kindness was never fake. It was protection that eventually became genuine care. But beneath the constant giving, there's often a quiet ache. You show up for everyone, yet wonder why no one shows up for you the same way. This one-sided generosity can lead to hidden exhaustion and burnout. Even when people compliment you, it often feels uncomfortable. Instead of accepting it, you search for reasons why it can't be true. Your brain has been running a critical story for so long that love and praise feel off. Like data that doesn't match the file, you can also feel deeply unseen, even when surrounded by people who like you. Because you've made yourself so low maintenance and agreeable, people get used to the version of you that never asks for much. If you felt exposed while watching this, notice that feeling. That's the pattern in real time, turning new awareness into self-criticism. But here's the good news. Patterns lose their power the moment you can see them clearly. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Just create a little space and say, that's the old pattern talking, not me. That small distance is where real change begins. I hope this video gave you both understanding and relief. You're not broken. You're just running an old survival strategy that no longer serves you. Drop in the comments what you want me to cover next. I'll see you in the next one.